ain't funny though, so everything's good. Hold on.
On the episodes, I don't know. I might beat you.
Hey, whoa. Hey. Yes, sir. Welcome to another episode of the HBCU podcast, featuring your host, Hashim the Dream. You already know what it is, and my co-host.
The Rise of Good People, Bobby K.
Yes, sir. It's always a pleasure to have you, Bobby.
Appreciate that, man. Feels good to have you too. You looking very cozy in the hoodie for everyone watching on YouTube. My man is bundled up. It is cold.
It's getting break out here.
Yeah, for sure. In case you guys are not aware, you probably should know we live in New York.
Yeah.
And it is cold as hell. Specifically where Hashim is. He's upstate New York, where it's brick.
It's about the same right now. I don't know what y'all going through, but
it's the day we're recording this, it was like in the 30s. I'm like, woo, yeah, we in fall. We definitely in fall weather for sure. But yeah, we got another good one for y'all. Y'all know how we do. Before we get into the topic, I have the HBCU fun fact of this episode. The Cheyney University, I hope I'm pronouncing it right. The Cheyney University of Pennsylvania is the oldest HBCU. It was founded in 1837 to educate people of African descent and prepare them to become teachers. So, shout out to that university. Not particularly sure where it's located. Should have looked that up. Well, it's Pennsylvania. Never mind. But, yeah. I'm not specifically know where in Pennsylvania.
We need some teachers over here.
Right, exactly.
Really?
But shout out to them though. Appreciate y'all. Shout out to y'all.
But all right. You ready to get into the topic of the day?
Yeah, this is a good one. This is my nostalgia side is
coming out.
Excited. Yeah, it's excited.
All right, so today's topic is 90s sitcoms. What's your favorite? What really, got you into it,
90s Black sitcoms.
I mean, that's all I was thinking about, but yeah.
Okay. Because, there's some other ones, Friends or whatever, blah, blah, blah. So,
But yeah. That's not trademark, right? It's just claps. Yeah, but what do you think is your favorite sitcom?
Number one is definitely. Okay.
Can I ask what do you think? Like, what is a sitcom? First of all.
So a sitcom, that's a good question. So a sitcom to me is basically like a episodic show with a live studio audience where they're in the studio. They have the live audience broadcasting. It's not live, but it's a studio audience to add to the essence of the show. Usually, it's a comedic show. So, and it's episodic, and they have different seasons where each season has its own, feel and like storylines, plots, all that good stuff. So that's the foundation of what a sitcom is, at least to me.
No, I feel like that's the same. I didn't really like that was a serious question, like what you consider a sitcom from me, like because
I know
I know what a sitcom is, but to explain,
you wanted to set the tone for the people who's listening in case they're not sitcom watchers, because everyone streams everything nowadays and shit. Everyone got Netflix and Hulu.
Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus, HBO
Max, Paramount Plus.
Amazon
Prime, like all this bullshit. So initial question though, my favorite sitcom from the 90s personally is always and will forever be The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. And the reason why is because for me, that show kind of, first of all, Will Smith is one of my favorite actors ever. Yeah, he's one of my favorite actors of all time. And, first thing first, rest in peace, Uncle Phil.
For real.
But yeah, I love the show not only because of the humor in it, but it also had very like serious, like important moments of the show. Whether it was Carlton getting shot or Carlton overdosing, just different episodes that really had like strong messaging in it, and it showed like it was like the Cosby Show was the initial show like in the 80s that showed like a positive Black family outlet. But I think the Fresh Prince took that and made it even more so that it expanded on it more. You know what I'm saying? It was a little bit more. It was a little bit less PG. Like it was still PG, but it was a little bit more not as cookie cutter. So it felt, you know what I mean?
The thing with the Cosby Show and the Fresh Prince showed it from mostly the younger. Well, they did too, but like they didn't show from Uncle Phil's perspective most of the time, right?
That's true.
Cosby Show is called the Cosby Show. Bill Cosby,
yeah.
Right? Like they showed Theodore, Denise. They showed, Well, they showed their perspective.
Shout out Denise.
They had
shout out Lisa and Bonet.
Yeah, they had spin-offs from that too. So,
shout out to Different World. That's another one. We'll talk about that one.
But the Fresh Prince really shows it from Will Smith's perspective, right? Or Carlton, the younger generation,
even Ashley.
Yeah, Ashley too. So like they showed their struggles, which I feel like they're more relatable. Hey, both shows had relatable struggles, like a realistic type stuff.
I mean, I feel like with the Fresh Prince, they financially was a little bit on the higher end.
It's just straight Will.
Okay, I feel you. Because I was saying they were a rich family, so a lot of people watched Fresh Prince even to this day can't relate in terms of the financial aspect, but in terms of like Will himself, especially him being like the cousin and the nephew of the show, his point of view and aspect is definitely something that like different things that he's going through in the show was definitely relatable for sure. But for you, what was your okay?
I'm gonna say this and I'll answer your question right after.
Okay.
But even like Carlton and them, like you still saw their perspective on them learning lessons because they're spoiled, right? They're not used to like real world stuff or not getting it their way. So they still learn lessons. It might not be. It's a lesson that you can relate to as well. Like you can't always treat people a certain way or act a certain way and stuff like that.
And money doesn't solve everything.
Pretty much. Like you still have stuff to learn. And there's either street smarts, there's always stuff to learn. My favorite show, Fresh Prince as well. So that's why I was just
okay, there we go. Okay, so we can keep talking for a little bit about them. All right.
Yeah. Like even like Jeffrey, even though he's a butler, they still treat him with respect, right? Can't really
not everyone. Hillary
who you thinking of? Yeah, Hillary's just Hillary though.
Yeah, Hillary. Yeah.
Hillary was just they made her so stupid.
What would you say is the most underrated 90s like sitcom? There's a few
Jamie
options.
Foxx show. Nobody really.
Jamie Foxx show?
I'm looking for a Junior King.
I'm Junior King.
Nappy Red over at the boogie joint said to give you this.
Everybody get out, he's got a gun. Or a sandwich.
You weren't that good.
Bro, that man is really talented, first of all.
He's one of the greatest. Yeah, he's one of the greatest actors ever, to me.
Actor, singer, songwriter, musician. What else he doing? What else he be doing?
Impressions
too. I thought
he got the best. Yeah, I'm just saying. He's got some of the best impressions I've ever seen. Like on point type shit. Like that's a skill. That's a skill set to have.
That's true. But yeah, him. I think that show, Jamie Foxx show. I used to love that show. watching.
I would say Living Single is up there too, as underrated.
You can throw that in there, yeah. Now I feel
like go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I feel like a lot of people don't really talk about. Well, this is why it's underrated. Yeah, go ahead. Proceed.
Nah, well, you're right though. It's because like I've heard of Living Single for years, and I always was like, okay, like Queen Latifah on the show and Kim Cole, and different. I knew of the show, but I never really watched it. But I knew the theme song. First of all, they got the best theme song of all 90s sitcoms to me. It's fire. It's fire, right? Or it's top 3 at least. But then like they started showing the rerun. You disagree?
Oh, yeah, Fresh Prince, that's definitely up there.
Fresh Prince is up there in terms. Okay, hold on.
I don't like that little pause you got there.
Wait. Hold on. Let's talk about this for a second. Okay. Wait. Let me make my point first. So, like, we're Living Single. Like, I heard about Living Single for a while. Like, in terms of like, oh yeah, such a classic show from the 90s about all these like individuals who will live in the same apartment complex who are single and da. And Regine is like the bougie one, and then Khadijah is like the leader of the group, and Max and all the whatever. And then I started seeing reruns of it on TV and whatever like this past year, and I can vouch that it is. I see why it's seen as a classic. Like I love watching the show. Like it's kind of like. It's kind of a refreshing show because it's kind of like very like not chill, but it's like
not doing too much.
It's not doing too much, right? Like a lot of the other shows, like they have like very serious, like locked in moments. Like oh my god, like it's so drowning and drama. Like of course,
how come you don't want me, man?
Right, but sometimes like Living Single is a nice, just like you could just watch it and it's just a chill show. Like it's shit going on, but they don't make it like too serious. And that's kind of like, even though I'm a drama person in terms of like shows and film especially, you're a drama person in real life. But
I'm probably the most person that's least involved in drama.
No. I'm not saying you're involved in drama. I said you like seeing drama, and you told me this multiple times yourself. So don't lie.
Yeah, drama's fun.
See what I'm saying?
TNT, we more drama.
You are instigating.
I don't instigate though. I don't instigate. I just observe.
But you be in I know you probably be in the back like, yeah.
I'm not in a cut like that. Nah.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. You ever watch Insecure? Sorry to get off topic.
Of course.
You watch new season?
Hey, go watch our last episode of Insecure. We had a special guest on there. Shout out to Sage. Go watch that. It's one of our best episodes, I promise you. But yeah, I started the 5th season. I watched the first 2 episodes. Did you?
Nah.
Not yet?
I'm waiting for more, bro. I can't do the episode by episode.
Bruh, they doing that shit because I'm not getting HBO Max back. It's too expensive for just watching like that and one other show maybe. But yeah, they're showing it like every like Sunday and shit. But it's like they're doing the episode by episode, and that shit ain't gonna end until like the end of the year. So it's like
that's what TV is, bro. You're so spoiled with Netflix coming out.
See what I'm saying? See what they did to us with these streaming platforms. These streaming platforms made us ungrateful about the fact that we gotta wait for shows to come out weekly. You know what I'm saying?
It is like literally just Netflix. That is the only one that puts it out. New season
all the way.
Is there. Boom. Every other one you gotta watch it weekly too. But back to you said Living Single. What's another underrated one? I said Jamie Foxx show. You said Living Single.
I would say A Different World.
I knew you was gonna say that. I don't think A Different World's underrated.
I do think it's
everybody
underrated.
knows. It's not like super hyped up.
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. I think it's underrated because, like, I first heard about it when I was in college, when I was at OS. Funny enough, go ahead.
I was about to say, you never, like, Bill Cosby show, right?
Mm-hmm.
You never, like, seen them go, like, didn't it have, like, crossovers, or I'm bugging?
Who had crossovers?
Different World and Bill Cosby show?
Different World was the spinoff of the Cosby Show.
Yeah, so they never had, like, is Denise?
Like characters. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Denise
come back home, or, like, you know, it's basically like what they do with Grownish and Blackish type shit.
Yeah, Cliff was on the episode, if I remember correctly.
So that's why I was.
Cliff and Claire. I think Cliff and Claire was on the episode.
Yeah, that's how I was like, how he was like, oh, there's a show with them. Like, will you be interested into watching the kids go further? That's how I'm just saying, like, how I got, like, oh, I'm interested in it. You feel me? But go ahead.
So you heard about it. How did you hear about A Different World?
Just honestly, it's just I don't remember how I heard about it, but I feel like that's most likely the way. Because okay. It's just on TV. Like I would even like those days, I didn't have the ability to watch it in series, right? Like I didn't have like, oh, this episode 1, next episode 2. It's always just like
watch it, right? Exactly.
Yeah, it's just like, oh shit, this song, I bet I love this show, but it's never like I get to watch it back to back like that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
I feel you.
Yeah, but yeah.
Funny enough, I was introduced to the show through my ex. Oh. Well, I was with her at the time, but yeah, like, why you make that face?
This is my face, Bobby. This is literally my face.
No, I was
born with face, bro.
I know. I would hope so, but
yeah,
I know you smirk. Anyway,
looking good.
This nigga got fake dimples. Anyway,
fake dimples.
He got
deformity.
Fake dimples.
I'm proud of this deformity. I heard it.
Hey, comment below if Hashim has fake dimples.
I hear it.
But I heard about it. But I heard about it through her, and I was like, "Oh, this sounds interesting." And then I started watching a little bit of it, and I watched like a few episodes, and I was like, "Yo, this shit is dope." Like, I just love this aspect of showing like an HBCU, and you know, just positive, like, young Black students who are trying to like get their degrees and everything like that, but also like, you know, manage like relationship stuff, especially like with Whitley and Dwayne Wayne. I hope I did that impression good. But was that good? How would you rate it? 1 out of 10. It was
7.5.
7.5? I'll take that. That's a good score. But yeah, I would say A Different World is definitely underrated though, for sure, to me. Okay. And that has a top 3 theme song too, by the way.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
I don't think.
It's a different world. Ooh, and where you come from? That's my That might be the best one. I might take that back. That one was clean. That one was clean.
Would you consider? Oh, I'm thinking. All right, so this, would you say Smart Guy's not in? That's 2000s, right?
That might be late 90s.
I feel like that's 2000s. Sister is 2000s too, right?
Okay, Wale, edit this in. Put the year right here of when Smart Guy came out. Right here.
Smart Guy.
Sister Sisters. Shout out to Sister too.
Sister.
See, the 90s sitcoms they predicated so much on the theme song too. I used to love like hearing the theme. The theme song would get you excited to watch the show.
Yeah, I mean that's
like
I don't know what sitcoms are out now, because I don't watch TV. It's all streaming, like you said.
Streaming platforms. What is a Black or a 90s sitcom that you think is overrated?
Overrated?
Yeah, that you personally don't think is as good as it's been led to believe.
Black sitcoms.
Yeah.
Okay. Gee, that's tough. Yeah, this guy. I gotta think. Hold on. I don't think a lot of shows are overrated. Like 90s too. I don't have an answer for that one.
I got one. I don't know if this is a 90s one.
That's what I'm thinking. Like I think of 2000s, but yeah, go ahead, proceed.
Which one are you thinking of?
I think Girlfriends, but that's definitely 2000s.
You think Girlfriends is overrated?
Yeah.
Wow. Why is Girlfriends overrated?
Bro, it just is.
But you gotta have a reason, though. You can't say something blasphemous like that and then not have a reason.
I can. I did.
What's your reason?
I just picked the show, bro. That's the only show that I was like, I was really watching it like that. So that's why.
You sound like Wale right now with Rick and Morty. Like y'all didn't watch the show, but then y'all saying
no. I watched Girlfriends. My mom watched it, so I watched it.
So what's your reasoning for saying Girlfriends is overrated?
You
gonna disrespect Tracy Ellis?
Listen. Out of all the shows that I watched, that's the show that I at least like. So I think that's overrated because a lot of other people liked it. Boom.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell the truth. Let's just all be honest and keep it real. The Parkers ain't that good.
Damn.
I'm sorry.
Who didn't you like about it? What didn't you like about it?
The Parkers, I've watched the Parkers.
That's not a 90s show, by the way.
It's not. I know. It's like early 2000s, though. It's hard to tell sometimes because they kind of blend together in terms of like how they are like viewed. Yeah, like how they. Yeah. What happened?
That was a clear 2000s.
It's like clear?
White and kids. And that's clear 2000s.
I mean, what year did it come out? Like 02?
I'm going to say like 05.
There's no way it came out in the mid 2000s. It started in the mid 2000s? No.
We're in 2021.
There's no way it came out no. Bro, Everybody Hates Chris came out in like 06.
That ass?
Yes.
Damn.
Fucking My Wife and Kids came out in like 02, 03. The Parkers is older than My Wife and Kids.
You think so?
100. Wale. Put the year the Parkers came out right here. I think it's overrated because I don't find the show that funny. I mean, Monique, in terms of stand-up, I think is hilarious, like Queens of Comedy and whatever. But like in terms of her own show, she was just stalking the professor all the time, which I think is kind of odd that nobody calls that character out, but everyone gets on Joe's ass for you.
It's a different type of society right now compared to back then.
But I just find it funny because everyone gets on Joe Goldberg's ass about you, about what he does. But what she's doing is okay. That's kind of weird. But
I might say some mean spoilers just on the show in general, not for season 3 or season 2, because I know certain people watching. You know,
spoiler alert for you.
But that man be killing, bro. This is completely different.
I know he does kill and he does kidnap. That's true.
You can't compare Joe Goldberg to Monique.
What I'm saying though is she's literally stalking him and harassing him, even though he's clearly not interested in her. And they work together, so that makes it even worse.
Oh, but here's another difference. I'm gonna say, one,
that's an unsafe work environment, sir.
But one is because the girl's chasing the guy, so that's different. You know how double standards work, right? 2,
unfortunately,
Joe be pulling girls that actually like him. You feel me? They said they don't.
Martin.
They slandered it.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. I don't understand why.
They always say that there's always one light skinned girl that's like glorified, and her best friend is dark skinned. and they're always like arguing with somebody, or they make them more aggressive. Yeah, that's what they said about 90s sitcom. Not so much 2000s.
Do you think it was a colorism issue with Martin specifically in terms of the dynamic of Pam's character and Gina's character?
I really don't think it's a color issue. I just think that's who they casted.
Mm-hmm.
Like it could have been roles flipped. But in general, for like 90s sitcoms, I think that is the trend. Not so much 2000s, and now I don't think 2000s at all.
Like, what's the trend? What do you mean?
Light skin girl, dark skin girl. They bully or make fun of the dark skin girl. Light skin girl.
Name another show where that exists in the 90s. I don't.
Would that exist?
Yeah, like that's like that. That has that dynamic. Because
it cannot be a show, but it could be movies as well.
Okay.
90s movies.
Can you give an example?
I can't off the top of my head.
Okay.
I really can't.
Because you're old and you have bad memory. I got you.
Definitely, you just dragged it. Definitely facts about that. But again, that's my last statements. I really just wanted to bring up Martin because that's a classic.
I want to say real quick, briefly to that my own question. I agree. I kind of agree with you. I get the premise of what people are saying in terms of like, well, damn, like Martin was on like Pam's ass and like she was like the dark skinned friend and everything like that. But it's like, let's put things into proper context, right? As a dark skinned person, that the dynamic of Pam and Martin was for them to roast each other. Pam literally did the same thing to Martin. Like she was on his ass about him being short. Like she was on him when he lost his job.
His ears.
Yeah, like how like everything. Like she was flaming him too. Big ears. Like so that was just their dynamic. Like it I feel like people are get caught up in because of what Martin is saying in terms of like I guess her hair or like referencing her as like a dog or whatever, barking, whatever. But it's like that's their dynamic. They are flaming each other. Like, and Gina again is his girlfriend / wife in the show. So yes, she's lighter tone, but like, why would he be roasting her? Matter of fact, he did roast her on certain episodes too. So it's like he used to go on her head. That was the nature of the show. The show in itself is a roast session off majority of the time. Tommy not having a job, Cole being dumb, like Martin's ears and him being like full of himself. They like Nipsey being fat, like that was the nature of the show. It was meant to be like have that type of aspect where like it's like similar to like if me and you was hanging out with a few people, our homies or whatever, we're gonna roast each other.
I mean, we don't have to, bro. Damn.
You don't have to, but I'm saying that's the nature of the show, though. It would be the same thing as if, like...
I'm just going to say, like, that's only brought up because of the society that we're in right now, because they weren't talking about that a few years ago.
Right.
But, that's what's being talked about now.
But even Tashina Arnold, like, who played Pam, by the way, that's her real name. Shout out to her. She kind of alluded to that a little bit too in the interview I saw of hers about the show. Like I said, I think that was just the nature of the show. There's a lot of other different things in entertainment that you could point to colorism if you wanted to. I'm a dark-skinned person, so I've experienced colorism before. So,
I'm dark-skinned too.
But to me, I don't think that necessarily applies to Barton.
Yeah, I agree. Like, I was just bringing it up because that's what people say. Not me personally.
No, I feel you. No, I feel you.
I'm gonna get into the HBCU confession.
These are my confessions.
My roommate had a kickback in our room without telling me. Already starting off bad. When I came back to the dorm, when I came back to the dorm, I found a bunch of bottles, food on the floor, and a gun on the counter. She also left the door unlocked. The dude that owned the gun opened the door just casually and grabbed the gun and tucked it. Thoughts, comments, concerns.
What hall was you in?
I completely forgot, man.
Okay. I was in, those who went to OS, I was in hall 2, freshman year. Sophomore year, I was in hall 4. All the halls, the dorms with the doubles and triple, I was in multiple halls. Okay. That shit was not big enough to do what she's talking about. So I don't know what the hell's going on. So they clearly must have had an apartment. She decided to throw a kickback, throw some type of function with some mischievous motherfuckers. And one of the people that was there left the Glock on the counter.
But he came back and got it. Respect.
That either A, he's irresponsible and should not have a piece.
But he got
B,
back.
he was trying. No, you're not, bro. I'm not going to a party, and if I got the thing on me, I'm putting it on the counter. Why would you put that on the counter so everyone could see that you have a gun? What sense does that make? And you're a college student.
He probably wasn't a college student. Probably somebody that, oh, y'all party. No, probably somebody that the roommate knew. The Brody. Bro, honestly.
You know what? Bet. Let's do this. How would you react if you was the roommate and you came back to that?
Like all these confessions, you always put me in their shoes.
Because you be defending bullshit every time we do these confessions. So I want to put you personally responsible. What are you gonna do? You come back in the room. Your roommate is on this couch, sleep, drunk, probably. Okay.
Roommate not there.
Oh, the roommate's not there no more.
Roommate not there.
All right, but there's bottles and food everywhere. It's dirty as fucking there. And then you find out what happened. You find out somebody brought a gun to your house, to the apartment. What's that conversation going to be like with the roommate next day?
Conversation?
Yeah.
That's yelling, bro. Honestly, I'll move out right then and there. Call up the, what's it called?
The RD?
RA, RD, whatever you call it.
The RD is above the RA.
All right, yeah. I need to go. I wasn't here this weekend. I probably clean up the bottles because both people just get in trouble for the bottles, right?
Dry campus.
Yeah.
Even though it's not really dry.
Hide the gun. Let the guy get his gun back, because he's the one with the gun. But yeah, I'm gone, and I want my money.
Whoa! You don't let the dude get his gun back?
Yeah, you want me to touch that gun? I don't know who you be shooting with.
Bobby, you trying to rob y'all?
How?
Trying to rob y'all?
He took the gun and dipped. Did you not read the last line? He said he just casually came back, grabbed the gun, and tucked it and dipped.
Bro, why would he put a gun on the table in the first place, bro? Like you just said, he probably isn't even a student there.
Yeah.
He probably looked at everybody in there and was like, oh, I'm about to catch a lick.
Yeah, but I'm gone. I'm moving. I'm gone. He don't know where I'm living anymore.
Probably took your stuff.
This is not my door, bro. Why he's taking girl stuff, bro? Why would he what's he taking?
They might have something in the drawers. I don't know. They might have bread. They might have something. Clearly, they popping like that because they having a whole fucking kickback in a dorm room.
Don't say
with
they.
Motherfuckers bringing guns and whatnot.
Don't say they. Her roommate.
Oh, she. Yeah. Excuse me. Uno. Individual.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. But yeah. I ain't got nothing else to say about that.
Yeah. That's crazy.
That's just wild in all accounts. 16. But
the Pocket is here and she's here. She's like off screen. Like that's just crazy.
In another world. A different world. But you might close it up.
Yes. So that confession blew mine. Thank y'all for watching and listening to us on another episode. Appreciate you guys. Always great doing another episode with my guy Hashim. If you guys are listening to us, please make sure to leave a rating and subscribe. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you listen to us to. If you're watching us on YouTube, like, comment, and subscribe. We're not going to keep saying this every episode, even though we are. Okay? You already follow us on IG, the HBCU podcast. We see y'all liking our posts. We see y'all commenting. That's perfect. We appreciate that. Share the shit. Okay? And make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. Okay? We appreciate y'all. Okay? Don't make us have to keep saying this, even though we're going to keep saying this. Wale, put this in the beginning.
Shut up!